Welcome, fellow film fanatics, to a deep dive into one of cinema's most groundbreaking achievements, James Cameron's Avatar. Released in 2009, this film wasn't just a movie. It was an experience, a technological marvel that redefined what was possible on screen. Today, we're going to journey through its incredible story, from its humble beginnings to its epic conclusion. Avatar captivated audiences worldwide, transporting us to a vibrant, alien world unlike anything seen before. It sparked conversations about technology, nature, and humanity's place in the universe. Let's peel back the layers and rediscover the magic of Pandora. Our story begins in the mid-22nd century, on the lush, bioluminescent moon of Pandora. This breathtaking world is home to the Na'vi, a sentient humanoid species living in harmony with their environment. But Pandora also holds a precious resource, unobtainium, a superconductor vital for Earth's energy crisis. The Resources Development Administration, or RDA, is mining Pandora, clashing with the indigenous Na'vi. Their solution: the Avatar program, a scientific initiative that allows human operators to mentally link with genetically engineered Na'vi-human hybrid bodies. This enables them to navigate Pandora's toxic atmosphere and interact with the locals. Enter Jake Sully, a paraplegic former Marine. His identical twin brother, a scientist in the Avatar program, is tragically killed, leaving an empty slot. Jake, despite his lack of scientific training, is recruited to take his brother's place, primarily because his DNA matches the Avatar. Jake arrives on Pandora, overwhelmed by its beauty and danger. His mission is clear: infiltrate the Na'vi, learn their ways, and convince them to relocate from their sacred home tree, which sits atop a massive unobtainium deposit. It's a task fraught with ethical dilemmas from the start. During his first excursion in his Avatar body, Jake becomes separated from his team and is attacked by Pandora's formidable wildlife. He's saved by Neytiri, a fierce and skilled Na'vi huntress. Though initially wary, Neytiri sees something in Jake and brings him to her clan, the Omaticaya. Under the guidance of Neytiri and her mother Moat, the clan's spiritual leader, Jake begins to learn the Na'vi language, their customs, and their deep spiritual connection to Pandora. He learns to hunt, ride banshees, and understand the intricate web of life that binds everything on the moon. This immersion slowly changes his perspective. As Jake spends more time with the Na'vi, he grows increasingly conflicted. He forms a deep bond with Neytiri, eventually becoming one of the people and falling in love. He witnesses the beauty and wisdom of their culture, contrasting sharply with the destructive motives of the RDA. Colonel Miles Quaritch, the ruthless head of RDA security, grows impatient with Jake's progress. He demands results, threatening to use force if the Na'vi don't comply. Jake is caught between his original mission and his newfound loyalty to the Na'vi, a tension that builds to an unbearable breaking point. The inevitable clash arrives. Quaritch, having grown tired of diplomacy, orders the destruction of Home Tree. Jake, now fully committed to the Na'vi, tries desperately to warn them, but it's too late. The RDA's forces launch a devastating assault, tearing down the sacred tree and scattering the Omaticaya clan. This act of brutal aggression solidifies Jake's resolve. He fully embraces his role as a Na'vi, shedding his human identity. The Na'vi, heartbroken and displaced, are left to mourn their losses and contemplate their future. Jake, now seen as a true leader by the Na'vi, vows to unite the scattered clans against the RDA. He proves his worth by taming the great Leonopteryx, a legendary flying creature, earning him the title of Toruk Makto, the rider of Last Shadow. This ancient prophecy inspires hope among the Na'vi. He rallies the various clans, appealing to their shared connection to Awa, Pandora's guiding life force. The Na'vi prepare for a final, desperate stand against the technologically superior human forces. It's a battle for their very survival and the soul of Pandora. The climactic battle is a breathtaking spectacle. The Na'vi, riding their banshees and dire horses, launch a courageous assault against the RDA's heavily armed gunships and AMP suits. It's a David versus Goliath struggle, with the Na'vi relying on their knowledge of the land and their spiritual connection. Just when all seems lost, Awa answers the Na'vi's prayers. Pandora's wildlife, from the formidable hammerhead Titanotheres to the smallest insects, rises up to aid the Na'vi, overwhelming the human forces. Quaritch, in his AMP suit, confronts Jake in a brutal hand-to-hand fight, but Neytiri ultimately saves Jake, ending Quaritch's reign of terror. With the RDA's forces decimated and their leadership defeated, The remaining humans are expelled from Pandora. Jake Sully, having fully transitioned, undergoes a permanent transfer of his consciousness into his avatar body, becoming a true Na'vi. He finds his place among the Omaticaya, with Neytiri by his side. Avatar leaves us with a powerful message about respecting nature, understanding different cultures, and the choices we make for our future. It's a story of transformation, sacrifice, and the enduring spirit of a people fighting for their home, and that, my friends, is the incredible journey of Avatar.